a range of things. In primary school through to secondary school, I always had that thing of different friendships, and I felt like the first time I really felt that was probably when I was actually in year 5, which I feel like was quite young actually to feel something like that. I felt like no one wanted to be my friend, which is, as a child, you want to be friends with everyone, don't you? And then kind of, I think I came to understand that everyone's different, everyone has their own life, everyone has their own friendship groups. Then going into secondary school, I'd probably say that I actually started to feel that around year 8, and I think I felt that throughout my entire time through to sixth form, where in my final year, year 13, I kind of isolated myself. I took a step back from everything and I just wanted to be alone. I would go to lessons by myself, I'd study by myself, and I think also as well as that, I also faced a lot of exam pressure, and I put a lot of pressure on myself during exam periods, exam seasons, where I think everything in my life just heightens at that point where I'm a couple months coming into an exam and I feel like I don't know something, but actually I do, but I don't trust myself. And it just it sends you in a big spiral because you're going through so many different things. I think you're navigating this life as a teenager of like, okay, I felt like I didn't embrace my culture in secondary school or in primary school, and I think that's because I sort of wanted to fit in. People would make nasty comments about me growing up in secondary school, and those things sit by me today, and I wish I could go back and tell my younger self that it's okay. Like, I mean, I'm happy to share kind of an example is that in year, I think it was year 10 or year 11, I'd heard from a group of friends that a couple people were saying that, oh, Ameerah's got a moustache, Ameerah's got sideburns, oh, your sideburns aren't as big as Ameerah's. And I think to me, as a 15-year-old girl who was surrounded by people who had no idea about Asian genetics, Asian genes, and me also not being aware of Asian genetics and Asian genes, I just wanted to crumble. I think that's where my lower points started to come throughout my school period, and I felt so lonely. It was really, really, really hard to hear people make comments like this on a daily basis, and not understand why do I have features like this and no one else does? Why is it that all my friends I either had friends who were black or friends who were white, and I didn't have any Asian friends. So kind of at that time, I didn't know that this was normal. This is how our genes are, this is how we're made. And if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, would be to just ignore the hate, ignore these comments. They don't understand my life, they don't understand my culture, and I think if I had known that as a child, I don't think I would have been affected by it as much, especially growing up and going into uni. I think it's something that I carried with me. I actually, even now, I feel like it's something I always carry with me, and it's something I'm so conscious of because it was something that I had to face quite often. I feel like no one should have to feel that way, and if I could speak to any Asian girl right now, it would be to just don't go and do that bleaching on your face, don't go and wax your face, like don't do those things that are going to harm your skin, because it's okay, it is normal. Don't let people be mean to you, yeah.